And here we are, we back, we live again. I'm doing a step-by-step breakdown of this trial. It's so interesting. So let's see what we got going on. David James, I set up the medicine bag and the personal LV bag. Prosecutor, what was in it? A Viagra, ecstasy, perks. How did you go about replenishing these supplies? I'd use my personal credit card. Bad boy paid me back. What did you do for Mr. Combs in New York? I bring him applesauce, jello, Fiji water, his toiletry bag with ointments just for men. We bought 40 items so he wouldn't call us later. I get a key like at the Trump International. All right. So right now, Diddy's assistant, his personal assistant, David James, is being examined by the prosecution. David James is on the stand being examined. We back again, another day in court. What's up, guys? Yo, listen, I'm gonna be in San Antonio June 13th and 14th. Go to LeVarWalker.me, get those tickets, and I'm just gonna vibe out until I gotta go get my son at like 12:30. So we're gonna kick it on here and see how this trial goes. As you know, I don't. I've been saying recently that he'll walk. That's just my thoughts. I saw some information today that says he might not walk. Who knows? I just know this trial is exciting. I'm learning a lot about what a RICO is and the predicates in those RICOs and how you would only need to get two of those predicates in the RICO to get a conviction for the RICO. And one of the predicates is trafficking. The other predicate inside of the RICO indictment. Two of the predicates is sex trafficking. Well, one is sex trafficking, and the other is coercion. But it's a lot of them. It's like extortion, coercion, arson, sex trafficking. It's like about 12 of them, but you only need two to confirm. Shout out to Mario. What's up with you, bro? But we in the building. We're back again. I didn't get no sleep last night. We are definitely back in the building. So what's up, good people? Hope y'all having a great morning. Cause we're back. We're here to see how this case goes day by day. Uh, and y'all can come here and holler at me, man. So Mario, since you in these chat, you in the chat, or Moneybag Buffalo, either one of y'all could answer this, okay? Law and Crime Network on YouTube is showing the trial live. They got they in the courtroom. They in the courtroom showing the trial. They can take cameras in the courtroom. Let me take a look. No, they can't. No, no. I don't think they can. This can't be aired to the public, yo. I don't think it can be aired. So I'm just giving my take on it. So ain't no cameras in there, man. You capping, Reek. You capping. So what? Hey, Moneybag Mario, what y'all think? Y'all think he gonna get off? Do you think he's gonna get off, or do you think he's going to do life in jail? Y'all think he getting off, or y'all think he doing life in jail? Which one y'all think? See what we got. We get an update yet? Okay. So prosecutor sloppy. Did anything strange ever happen? David James. Yes, in Miami, he asked for an iPod from his house on Star Island. I drove it to his hotel and knocked. No answer. I had the key. I had set up the room. What did you see? David James. Cassie on the bed. Okay. David James. There was another person who sort of scurried away, and the shower was on. I thought Mr. Combs was in there. How was she sleeping? On her back. Uh, Combs Agnafilo called objection. Judge sustained his objection. What does her laying on her back have to do with anything? Well, let's just see how this goes. And I don't want to bias this case. I just want to read what's going on. What's up, Brandy? I see you in the house all the way from Cali. You up early this morning, 6:40 a.m. in Cali. Shout out to Brandy, man. What part of Cali you in? You in the Bay? You in LA? Where you at? Yeah, he a nasty. He nasty. Diddy is a nasty dog, boy. Whoo. He should have named shout out to Lancaster. I don't know what that's by, but shout out to Brandy and Lancaster. Diddy should have named his album company Nasty Boy Records. Like nasty, nasty. Man, he got boy, he put it in. Let's see what we got here, guys. So right now, oh my gosh. Okay, so what about the other person? David J. He was about 5'8" with long hair and a large endowment. He scurried away. Did you ask this? I wasn't hired to ask about their personal affairs. Man, so Diddy and Cassie had a 5'8" in there who had a hog on him. He must have had it. He must have ran out of the room. He threw that thing over his shoulder and he ran into that bathroom. He was in there with the heavy equipment. Woo, Lord, man. I don't I don't understand. Like that is a real that's wild. I don't understand why as a man you want to see your old lady get stretched out. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep this PG because I don't want to get sanctioned on here. But yeah, that man threw that hog on his shoulder and ran out of there when he heard that door open up. Okay. Did you ever pick up drugs from Mr. Combs? Yes, Percocets at a pharmacy, sometimes in my name. Did you give him permission to use your name? I don't recall that. Was there a drug dealer? Yes, one stop. Now this is where the problem is gonna come in. Y'all can see that. Prosecutor, did you ever pick up drugs, Mr. Combs? Yes, Percocet at a pharmacy, sometimes in my name. Prosecutor asked, did you give him permission to use his name? I don't recall that. Was there a drug dealer? Yes, one stop. Who is one stop the drug dealer? Mm, man, 5'8". That's right, ladies. Y'all be missing out on the short kings. We out here packing that luggage on y'all. We packing that luggage, baby. hmm You say he picked up the perkies for me? Man, one thing about me, I was a square. I ain't giving you nothing. T.I. still be, man, you could have gave me something out of there. Like back in the day, he would see me. He would see me in the pharmacy. Like, boy, I ain't giving you nothing. Y'all ain't gonna have the people up in here on me. I'm square. I work too hard to get my license. hmm Let's see how this goes. Who else we got in here, man? Shout out to everybody in here that's joined us so far. To probably pick up a little bit later on in the day. Shout out to everybody on Twitter too. A lot of people on Twitter like to watch this. Maybe we pick up one more person on Twitch. Yeah, we got a few people. Shout out to everybody on YouTube as well as Facebook. She wouldn't give you your sildenafil. How old are you? How old are you, Reek? Why she wouldn't give you sildenafil? It's weird. That's weird. All right, let's see what we got. All right, it's still posting. I guess they taking their time or something. What's happening? Moments by Mo. Good morning. Villa Walker in the building. Shout out to all y'all in the building, man. Thank y'all for coming out and pulling up on your boy. I'm just sitting in here vibing with y'all during this court hearing. Now, for those of you who checked in, the last thing that was said, that the assistant, Mr. David James, walked into the hotel room. He saw Cassie laying on the bed, Diddy standing there, and he saw a man with long hair and a heavy endowment scurry away. So he had to drag, the man had so much meat, he had to drag. He couldn't, the meat slowed him down. All that meat he was carrying, he had that big hog on him, and he couldn't get out of the room in time. So he probably tripped over it. And he got long hair. He scurried away. He tripped over his meat and fell. And that's why this guy saw the long hair and Cassie laying on the bed. Is it illegal to go like Diddy? Well, is obviously a swinger, right? So is swinging illegal, right? Because it's like he was hiring people. To me, he hiring these people like toys or something, like sex toys. But it's so weird. I wonder what triggered him to go so far dark, like on the other side. I wonder when was the first time he was like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I want to watch you with my girl. This is turning me on." I wonder what point. I wonder when that first happened because he had a real like, "Oh, that's what he needed." Who urinated in her mouth while she was asleep? I don't think that happened. Somebody said that sounded like a snuffleupagus. What the hell? What the hell is a snuffleupagus? He met with a lot of people. Prosecutor said he's met with a lot of people. Yes, even former presidents. Which one? Former President Obama. Oh man, they'd have brought Obama into it. What was your understanding would have happened if you hadn't done these things? Um, Combs' defense lawyer says objection. Objection is sustained. Prosecutor, did you ever take ecstasy? Yes, I was drinking Ciroc. I took ecstasy. I was diddy bopping. What do you mean? I was vibing. Did you speak with Mr. Combs about it? David James, he was reviewing footage of the party. So, as y'all can see, from what the this guy is saying, the prosecution is about to cross examine David James, and they're gonna kill his credibility too. And I think maybe some of these witnesses they bringing it to the stand are low key trying to help Diddy because yeah, I mean, when this guy says earlier, I guess he must be deleting them as he go because you can't get the whole thing. But he said earlier that he was going to pick up Percocets in his name, and then he also said that Diddy didn't tell him to do that. So the defense is going to come in and say, well, those were your pills, correct? And then he's saying he was drinking and getting high. It's very, very weird. Okay. We had a videographer who filmed the parties. He asked me, "Hey, Playboy, hey, Playboy, was that you dancing around the party?" I said, "Yes." And he said, "I'm going to keep the video in case I ever need it," meaning that I'd be embarrassed. I mean, he was dancing at a party. Like, I, I don't know about this. I don't know. It all seems weird, right? It's just like a lot of these witnesses, man, just to me, just they keep seeming to be going downhill. Like, I don't know what the sex workers are going to say. I don't really think at this point, I'm going to say this. I don't really think these people want to see this man spend his life in jail. I really don't. I think the assistant had good times with him. I even think the sex workers, man, the man paid them. They don't want to see that man go down. So I think a lot of them, they're gonna play stupid and they're gonna like set it up for the defense to win. That's literally what I'm seeing. They seem to be setting it up for the defense to pretty much get home runs by denying the credibility or hurting the credibility of each of these witnesses on the stand. That's what it seemed like to me. Everybody was getting paid, everybody having fun. I'm sure it was very, very exciting. You with Diddy. Did anything ever go missing? They said a bracelet was missing. Uncle Paulie came to my hotel room and searched my belongings and those of my girlfriend at the time. Could you have said no? Agnew Pillow, objection. Move on. This is a weird case, man. Did you ever have to take a lie detector test? Yes. Who was present? Just me and this gentleman. It was very intimidating. They put monitors on my head, my chest, and my hand. Could you refuse? Not to keep my job. So right now the prosecution is trying to present coercion. But how do you know if you refuse you wouldn't have kept your job? Was that implied or was that actual? That's that's the issue. It just seems to be implied and not actual. We in the building, y'all. Listen, San Antonio, I'm on the way, man. June 13th and 14th for Juneteenth. Be in San Antonio, Upstage Comedy Lounge. It's going down. And y'all tune in too, cause Wednesday we still gonna do the LeVar Walker Show podcast. Y'all still gonna see me doing these videos. It is so much, I'm telling y'all, man, being a comedian nowadays is becoming rather exhausting. Cause you have to. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I got in this game because I just want to tell jokes. But to even get people to know you, to think about you, you have to do so much more. And, I don't mind it, but it's all necessary now, man. I just think right now, somebody was saying this in regards to where entertainment goes in the next 5 years. So somebody was saying that entertainment, like uh, comedy, well, movies, television, comedy, sports, all this, it is going to go on devices, and AI is going to give every individual person everything they want as far as content is concerned when they want it. So in the next few years, we're going to be so bombarded with a dopamine release. It's going to be like we all doped up, like literally, like, and it will further isolate each and every one of us because we'll. This is going to become way more addictive, and then they want to put you in the glasses. It's gonna get more addictive, man. Okay. The cross examination be killing them, bro. Oh. So last thing he said, the prosecutor asked David James, did he have to take a lie detector test? He said yes. Who was present? Just me and this gentleman. It was very intimidating. I don't know who the gentleman is. They put monitors on my head, my chest, and my hand. Let's see, David James. That's a hell of a job being an assistant, bro. Oh, David James, a tall white guy. Interesting. This is David James, y'all. That's David James. That's the guy who's talking. Appreciate that, Mario. Comedians are needed in this world. We have so many. It's almost like everybody. I feel like almost everybody's a comedian, and I don't blame them because it's literally the greatest job in the world. We got so many, so many. I didn't think comedy would get more popular than rap. Comedy was weird when I started. It was weird. Like, what? You just stand up and make strangers laugh? That's so weird. Like, yeah. All right. Did this happen again? Yes, when Mr. Combs said a watch of his had been stolen. What was the result? The gentleman told me I seemed nervous. I said, I sure am. Damn. So, what are they trying to show here? They trying to show something with forced labor or something. Uh, they try. Let me go back to what I was saying previously. I'm gonna ask. I want to tell y'all all the predicates in this case. They being real. The prosecution is being real technical. I done damn near learn how to be a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like it's so interesting. Law is very, very interesting. Reading this and watching this, and I'm getting the predicates. They want to establish the predicates to nail him to the racketeering charge. Let me see. All right, David James. Once Capricorn Clark had to take a lie detector to prove she wasn't part of a heist of Mr. Combs' jewelry. Prosecutor, was there an incident at Mel's Diner with Suge Knight? Yes, I drove the Silver Navigator to get cheeseburgers there. Hmm. David James. D-Rock said that mother effing Suge Knight. He went over and said, "What's up?" Suge didn't recognize him. D-Rock said, "I'm Biggie's boy." Prosecutor. What happened next? We noticed four black SUVs to different sides of the parking lot. So a predicate act is a specific crime that is part of a larger pattern of criminal behavior used to support a charge under the Racketeer Influenced and Corruption Organizations Act. In simple terms, it's one of the crimes that builds the case for racketeering. RICO laws require prosecutors to show that a person committed at least two related predicate acts within a 10-year period as part of an organized effort uh, or enterprise. So this is what they're trying to display. They're trying to show this is the enterprise, this is the crew, this is the biz he was running through. Now, the common predicate acts include sex trafficking, drug trafficking, money laundering, murder, kidnap, bribery, extortion, obstruction of justice, mail, and wire fraud. So they building up. They building something. Something's building. Do y'all feel kind of sorry? I mean, look, I got empathy for everybody, no matter what they've done. This is just the human side of me. So sometimes I do have some empathy because, and it's more for his children than anything else. Them babies, man, it's so sad. David James, I saw one hand Suge Knight a gun. D-Rock said, "We got to get out of here." We drove back to the house. What did you find there? Cassie was crying. Mr. Combs got in the vehicle. I saw three guns on his lap. So this is, yeah, this is what they're building. Mm, drug trafficking, money laundering. So we'll see. I can't wait to see how the cross examination takes him down. Boy, that Diddy movie gonna be off the chain. They gonna y'all think who gonna play Diddy in the Diddy movie? I saw it's a comedian look just like him. I think he could pull it off. David James, I felt calm because we've been in a silver vehicle. Now a black one, they wouldn't see us coming. What did you find at Mel's Diner? Suge Knight had left. Miss Combs said drive around the block. They was going over there to jump on Suge with D-Rock. Who is D-Rock? Mm, that's interesting. David James on the stand. That's his white assistant he had. I guess he took the place of Mr. Bentley. Okay, Miss Combs drive around the block. What did you decide, David James, to leave the company? They offered me other positions, but I just wanted to leave. My life was at risk. No further questions, Mr. Agnafilo. Um, you didn't tell all this the first time? So this is Combs that day in the cross examination of the assistant, and the prosecution is just wrapped up. So now they cross examining David James. So the defense attorney Agnafilo asked, "You didn't tell all this the first time?" They about to watch this. Just watch. They are some dogs. I just got a text from a rim shop. Who still buy rims in 2025? Y'all still buy rims, bro? That's wild. I used to have rims. I had a BMW, a 6 Series. I had some 22-inch rims on that car, and every time I drove, I would bend a rim, and my tires would leak, and the car didn't have a spare. And I probably spent more money getting that tire fixed and being on the back of the flatbed than actually enjoying the damn car. You put them wheels on your car, they don't even drive right no more. But you had to get them to get it out of your system. Yeah, this cross exam about to be wild. Hey y'all, I see we got some people in here. Mostly a lot of them on Twitter and YouTube. But listen, I'm gonna be in San Antonio June 13th and 14th at Upstage Comedy Lounge. You can get those tickets at LeVarWalker.me and come see me do the comedy show, baby. Pull up on your boy, man. And to lead a company, you didn't, they offered me other positions. So we still waiting. They about to get into this cross examination, and I got a funny feeling they about to eat this guy up. But man, y'all put the Mario, y'all put the rims on them low riders and stuff. Y'all don't really, you know what I mean? Rims was popping, and I could see putting wheels on like a old school, like a custom joint. But like I had wheels on my car, and I drove. That was an everyday driver, which that was probably the problem. Okay, we're waiting for Agnafillo to get into this. All that money. You man, just to do all man, just to put all that work in, bro, hit 1 billion, and now you here, bro. Damn, damn, man. All over some sex. So wild, so wild to me. Okay, David James. They told me to stop, to not say anything that would incriminate me. Agnafillo, look at the notes from your interview. Read it yourself, then look up at me. Okay. How'd you recognize Suge Knight? I listened to hip hop. Agnafillo, I believe he's Italian. That's why I'm doing this Italian accent. They told me to stop, to not say anything that would incriminate me. Look at the notes from your interview. Read it to yourself, then look up at me. Okay. How did you recognize Suge Knight? I listen to hip hop. All right. I'm gonna do character voices on everybody. Would y'all like that? Go to young homies, bro. Bro, you say the young homies like the rims, bro. You say the young homies like the rims, bro. Shout out to my Mexican people, man. Man, y'all guys, man, I was in I was doing a show in California at Tommy T's out in Pleasanton, which is the Bay Area. And they had a wonderful car show, man. Y'all do a hell of a job, man. I'm talking about like the low riders, the old schools. I was like, oh, them things was nasty. So pretty. Beautiful works of art. Beautiful. Okay. Well, you drinking or smoking pot?
No, sir.
Your mind was clear.
As clear as it could be. Working 20 hours a week at 4 a.m.
D-Rock opens the door. Suge Knight is a few cars over.
Window open.
Agnafilo. Let's see what Agnafilo look like. Oh no, this a woman. I'm talking like a Italian. That's a woman. No, wait a minute. It might be Mark. I don't know. It might be a husband and wife team on here. I don't know. But it sounds cooler when I talk like that, you know? Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, I am sleepy as hell. We don't have nothing yet. It seems like every time they ask a question, I guess they go in their briefcase and start jiggling papers. You know, they stack the papers. Right now, that's the lawyer. Got the glasses on the tip of his nose. I'm doing that. They running through the papers. You know, they got like 4,000 documents and briefcases and crates and on that table. They going over everything. David James.
D-Rock says, I'm Biggie's boy, and then Suge recognizes him, gives him a dab.
Agnavila, what's a dab?
Handshake.
Did you leave D-Rock at the diner? Why are you smiling?
David James, cause that's a crazy question. Why would I?
I guess he back to shuffling them damn papers. Glasses on the tip of the nose right now, people. That's what they doing in the courtroom. That's what they doing. They're going to the many 4,000 pieces of paper. I guess the defense attorneys must sit up all night, see who they cross-examining and how to like assassinate their characters to make them non-believable. Pretty cool. Okay. Didn't you leave D-Rock at the diner?
That makes no sense.
I'm not asking what makes sense. I'm asking, did you?
No.
You say you saw Cassie and Mr. Combs.
Yes, Mr. Combs told me to drive.
I feel like they getting a little hostile with him. Let's see. You better calm down, Agnephilo. And right now we having issues with the thread. So hopefully the thread will come back. Ex Google officer predicts that humans will be hiding from AI machines by 2037. The Google ex officer said we effed up. And here's three terrifying predictions for AI over the next 12 years. Number one, humans will be hiding from machines by 2037. That's not sci-fi. That's a quote from the man who helped build AI. I used to say 2055. Now I think it's 2037. Imagine living where the smartest thing on earth isn't human and no longer friendly. He just doesn't think we're facing job loss. He thinks we're facing complete irrelevance. AI is going to fundamentally change the meaning of what it is to be human. This is crazy stuff to hear. We're months away from the point of no return. He says once AI becomes smarter than us, control is gone. There's no pause button, no regulator, no off switch. It could keep producing more agents and get very smart very quickly. Yeah. Well, thanks. Thank y'all for building it, cause I guess it's curtains. Oh, not giving me nothing, yo. Damn. I think they kill his thread. I think they're purposely killing his thread. They gotta be. Oh, and two, I'll be in San Antonio June 13th, 14th. Man, y'all get those tickets. LeVarWalker.me. Oh, come get a good show. So much to talk about. Mm. Man, I ain't getting nothing, guys. I'm getting nothing. Sorry, guys. I was talking to a comedian on there. It's a big thing going on in the comedy world, specifically black comedy. Well, probably no, not just black comedy, but just in comedy in general, because there's like a rift between like what they would call Instagram comedians and so-called real comedians, and people get mad when the internet guys sell all the tickets, and they might not have the time, but I'm very objective. I look at it at the end of the day. If they did a show and they got 2 minutes of jokes, if everybody came in there and bought that ticket, that's just the win, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Because you could get a guy in there that could do a solid 3 hours and nobody buy the ticket. Agnafilo, you don't know where Mr. Combs got the guns, do you? David James, I didn't know we had guns until then. Have you ever been in a situation like that? No. You didn't say I don't want to drive the Suge Knight with guns? No. Okay. Man, if Diddy get off, all he can trust is his children. Woo. You see how fast the industry, that's what I say, man. Only love you got for you is in your house. You leave the house, it's over. You see how the industry just changed on this man, like literally overnight, like whew, like a breeze. Agnafilo, what exactly did you do before you got this job? I was a door-to-door salesman and personal assistant. Now you were going with guns to confront someone. It was not ideal. Damn, he got his assistants pulling up on people with the machine gun. I don't know if that would have been in my job description. Like, bro, I'm your assistant. I ain't going to do no shootout. Yo, I'm gonna need you. I need you to believe in yourself, Playboy. You gotta believe, Playboy. Go out there, get the gun, go get Suge Knight. You gotta go next level with this, Playboy. You know, Puff could have been charging him up. Agnafilo, you knew how to get to Mel's Diner, right? I freaking there all the time. You've never seen guns before, right? No. You about to kill him now. Watch this. He's standing up there with sheets of paper, asking me, and he throwing the papers on the floor. That's what I'm peeping right now. And if I'm Diddy and he get charged, he should break down like how Martin did in that episode of Martin when he didn't want to pay them tickets. Come on, guys, what we got? Shout out again to Inner City Press for covering this. What a cool thing to do. So Agnafilla, let me read and then I go to the next part. So Diddy's lawyer, Agnafilla, part of the defense. You know how to get to Mel's Diner, right? I frequent there all the time. You've never seen guns before, right? No. This is a radical departure from your job description. Is that an understatement? It's the understatement of the day so far. Do you have immunity? Ask my lawyer. I have some kind of offer agreement. Proffer. He about to kill his credibility. He letting the court know that he got immunity. I wonder how old the jurors are. I wonder if they got old people. I'd be sick when I get a summons for jury duty. I'd be like, oh God, I don't. Every time I get a jury duty order, I got a show. I gotta be out of town. Mm. Hey, DeFilo, you didn't tell anyone about this. Only my wife. Did you meet with the government this morning? Yes, briefly, about what might come up in Cross. Come on. Come on. Yeah, he getting ready to destroy David James' credibility. On 1 second, he about to drop that hammer. Man, they killing him. I mean, Diddy's team has been doing a great job in cross examination. I can tell you that right now. But at the same time, I think that the prosecution is laying them bricks one by one. They trying to, because you get them on the two counts, the two predicate counts. That's a conviction. You establish the sex trafficking because he got one count of the RICO. Inside of the one count of the RICO is all of the predicate acts, which he can get evicted on two of those. That'll give him the RICO. Also with the oh, I'm so sleepy. Damn. I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, Agnafilo. Did the Mel's Diner incident come up? Not that I recall. It's this morning. What did you talk about? Your style. And the people laugh. I'm dying to ask what they said, but I won't see X for subscribers later. Now they playing. Now they getting playful. Do. I think these streams are the only way humans are gonna be able to come together and communicate pretty soon. We just have us little town halls, man. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Y'all really in here with me today. Okay. Come on. Y'all cool and we hanging in there. We got 61 on Twitter, 10 on YouTube, and 5 on Facebook, 1 on Twitch. So shout out to all of y'all. Total of 77 people watching, which is cool to me. It's all right. I'm not getting nothing. They need to come on. Update more. nothing, guys. Up and then kill the stream again, y'all. They killed it again. No, come on. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We're not getting nothing, guys. We're not getting anything, guys. There's nothing coming. Stream is down. Stream is down. I want to talk Russian to you. I want to talk in the Russian accent. The Ukrainian war is starting to come to end. Ukraine meet with Russian Vladimir meet with Zelensky. They come to agreement in the Russia in the Russia. Come on. I think they be shutting Buddy's thing down for real, for real. They must be jamming it or something outside the courtroom. Or maybe too many people on X looking at his stuff. I don't know. I don't think they wanted to see the cross exam. They shutting that. They shutting it down. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all can chat with me in these comments. I ain't tripping. I'm here. Anybody got any questions for me? But yeah, as a comedian, all we want to do is sell tickets, man. And the biggest thing you can do as a comedian is find your tribe, find your base. It's the biggest thing. Come on. Nothing. I don't know, y'all. We still ain't got nothing, man. We don't have nothing. I'm about to go play some Pac-Man or something. They tripping. They killing dude. They killing the stream. Y'all see, I just dozed off for a second. Oh, it's back. All right, here we go. I had a little delay. Okay, nothing's been updated in the last 8 minutes. So he getting ready to finish this cross exam, and we'll see what they got next. I wonder when they gonna get to the sex workers. That's gonna be interesting. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. June 13th and 14th, I'm gonna be in San Antonio at Upstage Comedy Lounge. Get your tickets now. LeVarWalker.me. Get them tickets. Get them tickets. Get the ticket. Okay. Combs, Agnew, Philo, I have a few more mundane questions. I love mundane questions. Where did you travel with Mr. Combs? Ibiza, London, Saint Tropez? Were these vacations business oriented? Man, that man been all over the world. Me and my son was my son liked the Diddy song. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D. It's Diddy. Hold up, it's Diddy. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I. I wonder if he used to do the dance at the freak off before he got down with it. Y'all think he was being there? The D, the D, the Y. Coming there oiled up, coming there shining hard. You know what I mean? Y'all think that's what he did? Bruh, like I was looking at the sex world. Why would he hire all men, bro? Notice of electronic filing. John Back. I don't know. That must be a new lawyer. Oh my God. So Diddy just added a 10th lawyer, Jonathan Back, husband of Alexandra Shapiro, is on the team. He just jumped into the game. So he got 10. Diddy got 10 lawyers. The D, the I, the D, the D. Like he got 10 lawyers in there now. That's a full basketball. That's a full basketball team, y'all. He done added another one. He spent it every dime he got. He don't care no more. I wish I was an attorney. I sure go down there. I'm gonna need about $4,000 an hour though. That's my rate. And do y'all realize, like, if Diddy ran out of money tomorrow and he couldn't pay these lawyers, they'd just leave? Sorry, Sean, we're out. And then, like, or one of them public defenders will come in on the case. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna be your public defender. We're gonna. Hey man. That's how the public defenders be. Hey man, listen, we're gonna get you out of this. And then the public defender put his hand on your shoulder and look at that judge and be like, "Oh, we're gonna plead guilty, Your Honor," and then stare at you and say, "Hey, you take care," and walk out the courtroom. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D. It's Diddy. Hold up. That man had some hits, man. I was bumping some of that old bad boy. Ooh, y'all don't remember when Diddy had 1996 on lock with All About the Benjamins dropped like an atomic bomb. What? All About the Benjamins what? Come on, man. He better sell that mansion because these lawyers eating his ass up. It's going to be about 5 more of them. There's going to be 5 more of these lawyers in there. He ain't playing. They gonna mess around and go dig up Johnny Cochran, dig that casket up and bring it in there. Johnny Cochran get out of the casket, dust that suit off. He coughing with the big mustache. He got dust in that big mustache. I'm here to say today, you don't worry about nothing, Sean. I'm gonna take care of this. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. All right. Combs acting filler. What were you hired as? David James, personal liaison, but I was a personal assistant. He met a high level roster uh, of people. Second understatement of the day. No, second understatement of the day. Why? He met with a who's who. What? Okay, what were you hired as? Um, David James, his personal liaison, but I was a personal assistant. Agnafilo says he met a high level roster of people. David James says second understatement of the day. Agnafilo says why? He met with a who's who. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they mean. I don't know what he's talking about. Well, let's see. Okay. It was important that he be prepared for these meetings, right? Yes. It was also important that he be on time. No. We changed meetings to fit his schedule all the time when he didn't want show up at a certain time. Okay. They're trying to establish control. Okay. They said they'd show up to the meetings when they felt like that was Diddy, dogs. Like he ain't gotta be on time. Shit. He a billionaire. That's funny. Chef's kids say the lawyers are now singing it's all about the Benjamin. All about the Benjamins. What? I give you 50 grand with the proof on what? Where the all about the Benjamins lyrics? Let me see. That's funny. Chef's kids say they sing it all about the Benjamins. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. About the Benjamins, baby. Good. Now, what y'all want to do? Want to be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers, on the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal. 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal. But still, everything's real in the field. And what you can't have now, leaving you real. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I want to be heard on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5, who drive millennium. It's all about the Benjamins. What? I got a 50-pound bag of ooh for the what? 5 carats on my head with the cut and some European figures. Oh boy, that was the jam. What? Y'all need to play that today. Just I mean, dude, man, we have lost some great musicians. Kelly, Diddy. Oh man, we've lost some greats. I mean, man, music is dying literally. Man, by the time this trial over, I swear Diddy gonna have about 28 lawyers, bro.
Bad boy, come out and play. Bad boy, come out and play.
I'm just sleepy right now. I'm starting to act silly. I'm delirious. Southern District of New York. Don't get caught up doing nothing in New York. Man. Well, I wonder how prisoners react to I wonder how prisoners react to celebrities in jail because it must be kind of annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because in jail, you know what I mean, these some real tough dudes. And for them to show that kind of emotion, you know what I mean? And they will feel like offended if you don't give them that love back, you know? Because even doing comedy, some street dudes come up, yo, man, I don't laugh at nothing. You can ask my girl, baby. Tell him I don't laugh at nothing. But you, my boy, oh my God. Man, you funny for real. You funny for real. Like when they say that, they mean that. They like, yo, you got that laugh out of me. We got a connection. It's real scary. So I could imagine like in jail, you Diddy, yo man, you touched me, you inspired me, Diddy. Let me tell you something, Brandon. If he gets off, I like this. This is a great topic of discussion. If this man gets off, you can't compare him to OJ because he hasn't deleted anybody. Okay, he didn't go and cut the woman's throat. And if he was OJ, he would have took out Cassie and her husband. Okay, they would be off the earth. So we can't really. This is not apples to apples here. Now, let me tell you why. What's gonna happen when if he beats this case? If Diddy walks, this was gonna happen. Hey y'all, hey y'all, I was in my darkest hours. They tried to take everything from a black man. I was in that jail, but I had God on my side. I had God. I had God. And I'm giving my life to him. I'm no longer bad boy. It's good boy. It's God boy. This about God. This about the Lord. All my friends turned on me. The people I thought that loved me, they turned their backs. I was in my darkest hours, about to lose my life. Let me tell you something. So many more people are going to have so much more in common with him. He's going to get in that church. He's going to give his life to the Lord on the surface. He's going to get a bad choir in there. Kirk Franklin going to be in there jumping up and down. And black people going to go crazy. They be, ooh, that Diddy, you got to forgive. Because Diddy is about the Lord now. And Jesus forgave. Listen to me, Brandon. Matter of fact, if he walk out of this, bro, he gonna be bigger than he ever was. That is my prediction, bro. Cause you know everything. Yo, the devil was on my back. I was doing horrible things in my bedroom with people. Horrible. The drugs. But God stepped in and stopped that. God stepped in and brought me down low. He brought me down low. But I gotta give it up to the Most High. Psh, what that gospel album gonna be so fire, boy. Trust me, and everybody is going to do an about face, bro. Because I think the public opinion is like a wave in the ocean, right? And people will go. The waves might move either way. But that wave is gonna come back to the shore, bro, and people be like, "Yeah, Diddy, I'm on his side, Diddy." It's wild, man. That's what it is. That's what's gonna happen. That's the plan. Any PR person can tell you that because we love church. We love that church house as a people, y'all. It didn't work out for R. Kelly, man, but that's a great topic. It didn't work out for Kels, man. Kels ain't got the paper, man. He ran out of that money, dog. Diddy's pockets a lot deeper. You'd be surprised what having that money do. That money, listen, man. Think about this, right? What if Bill Gates, let's just say, for instance, Bill Gates shot a person in the middle of Times Square on camera, right? And Bill Gates, yeah, I don't know, 300 billion. Man, listen, man, he could throw out 100 million. Say, y'all get me off of this. Well, listen, there's some lawyers that get in that courtroom and they'll make the person that saw what they saw not see it. So you say you saw the baby get shot. Is this correct? Yes. Okay. You wear glasses, right? When was the last time you had your prescription checked? Bruh, listen. It'll be curtains. Them lawyers something else, man. Boy, they gonna go crazy in Harlem. Get off. He should have got out of here, man. But them dominoes fell kind of quick. And I was just about to get me a new Sean John velour jumpsuit. You know, I had the black Sean John velour jumpsuit, bro. Surely did. Mm. Let's see what we got, guys. This man fighting for his life. All right, here we go. Agnafillo. He had security because people wanted to touch him, right? Yes, in the airport, in McDonald's. Was he gracious? I don't think gracious is a word I use for Sean Combs. Did he sign autographs? No. I don't know. That was a stupid question. I don't know where you was going with that one, bro. Like that didn't do nothing. They slam dunked on Don Richards yesterday. Okay. Mm, no. Diddy docket asked and answered sort of May 15th in the city press challenged the number of judicial documents not being made public in the docket. Just now, Judge Sumeranian memorializes or ruling of yesterday, docket by May 20, then weekly. Too slow. I don't know. I just want to see what we got. That was just a way. I guess they trying to do some character thing or something. They want Russell so bad. They just popped up on media take out old reports on Russell Simmons dating Kimora when she was young. You said he'd stay in the studio until 3 or 4 a.m. and you stay with him. Yes, it was common. What sort of things would he want to always have with him? Ketchup, for example. This ain't going nowhere. This is going nowhere. These little stupid questions he's asking. But like I said, all they got to do is get these predicates. Mm. Predicates: sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, obstruction of justice. I'm hearing this. It sounds like they're trying to get a little bit of forced labor. A little forced labor, a little obstruction of justice. They only need to get two of those predicates. Two, just two, and it's a wrap. Did you know he put applesauce on cheeseburgers? No, but I knew he likes applesauce. He like Astroglide, condoms, and baby oil, but you didn't expense it through the business. Usually not. I don't know where he's going. I don't know where Agnafilo is going. Like, I wonder in the industry, like, who does Diddy talk to after this too? They'll eventually turn back around because it's all fake. If he walk, y'all go see how fake this shit is. I hate. Oh, I shouldn't have cussed though here, but y'all go see how fake this thing is. Entertainment and the life of it, it's like a house of cards, bro. It's really, it's fake. Applesauce on a cheeseburger. Interesting. Oh, that might taste good. Applesauce on a cheeseburger. That sound kind of good, right? I might try that. That sounds good for some reason. It's a Diddy burger. What's up? What's up? Chief Cole is ice. I see you, bro. See you popped in here. Okay, I don't know what they doing right now, but I've been trying to solve this Rubik's cube. Any of y'all know how to solve a Rubik's cube? Anybody? I gotta get out of here soon. I'm about to shut this down at 11:30 and get back with y'all. Well, I can stay to 12. I gotta pick my son up. They got a half day today. These schools nowadays be letting these kids be out for everything. I don't remember having this many breaks and half days when I was in school. Like, I swear it seemed like your ass would do school like literally every day till the summertime. Didn't it feel like that back in the day? Man, now these kids get summer break, spring break, winter break, Easter break. Just all kind of breaks. I had stayed in that classroom. Don't play sick. You go sit on the toilet. You be all right. All right, they're a little slow right now. Y'all know how many people around that courtroom, bro? You know how many people around that courtroom right now trying to get in? Just people out there with their cameras. We're live in front of the courthouse, and we're going. We're keeping up with this thing second by second. Nah, we ain't got nothing else yet. Come on. We got something. All right, David James. I was told he didn't want to run them through the company. He didn't want a record of them. When you bought the 8 ball of Coke on San Tropez, you didn't tell Mr. Combs, did you? He was asleep. Oh, they about to say he a drug addict. Oh, these lawyers are something else, bro. They about to call him out for being a dope head who doesn't listen. This is what they're painting the picture of David James. You're a bad assistant. You're on drugs. You had the cocaine, the Percocets in your name. I had nothing to do with it. You're a horrible person. David James, you're a horrible person. No one likes you. Everybody knows this. David James, a horrible person, horrible guy, horrible, one of the worst. Ah, he bought an 8 ball of Coke on San Tropez, bro. Oh, he said he was out there high. Listen, when I tell you, this defense is swatting. They they are swatting these witnesses like flies, bro. They are swatting them. His ass up there. His ass up there with a 8 ball of cocaine, y'all. His ass had a whole 8 ball of cocaine. I ain't tell his ass take that 8 ball. Come on, man. They gonna make him out to be a dope head. By the time he get off that stand, they gonna take his ass into drug treatment, drug rehab, bro. This is hilarious. They killing these people. But I kind of think this is what I think, bro. I think a lot of these people, see, a lot of these people were subpoenaed. They didn't want to come do this. They were forced, like a subpoena would force a person. And I mean, come on, man. You know that white boy got good money with Puff. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, it was cool. I know he don't want to. Man, I'm gonna say, let's see. Yeah, they subpoena. They probably subpoenaed him. That is hilarious. Okay, tell me about your relationship with Roger Bonds. We talked about Bad Boy as a family. What do you mean? Mama Combs called me her son many times. What was the mission? Make sure he's happy. Oh, they killing it. They are killing these people in these cross exams, bro. They really need to. And listen, if you look at a lot of the news outlets, what I'm noticing in this case, they only show the prosecution and they're being biased because they are only show the prosecution and they don't show the cross examination of what questions were asked and how they dropped the ball. This is like they are really like there's a plan that I think the industry and there are, it seems to me, some powers that be really want this guy out of here. I mean, Harvey from TMZ, he definitely has a personal vendetta. It's weird to me. It's weird. They don't want to see no brother. And then, too, man, I hate to say this because I hate to pull out race, but I just don't think they don't want to see no brother that damn powerful and flashy and unapologetic and famous. I don't think they want to see that, bro. Grand Night, my only Twitch follower, man. I went over there and tried to update my page a little bit, so hopefully, maybe we'll pick up one more person. That'll be my goal for this month. Just get one more Twitch follower. Oh, you wrong for that, Chief Cole 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 ass. Chief Colas. Oh, I did. I picked somebody up. I wish they would watch. Oh, we got two people over there on Twitch. Shout out. Shout out to my chats over there on Twitch. I see you, my boy. It's two of us. It's two of y'all. My people. Holla at your boy, man. And two, listen, San Antonio. I'm gonna be there June 13th and 14th. Get those tickets. Go to LeVarWalker.me. Get those tickets right now. If you don't live in San Antonio, call your friend. Tell a friend. I'm gonna be there. All right. So when they cross-examine these people, the jury is going, I don't believe these people. Okay, so the defense attorney, Agnifilo, tell me about your relationship with Roger Bonds.
We talked about Bad Boy as a family.
What do you mean?
Mama Combs called me her son many times.
What was the mission?
Make sure he's happy.
Was it fun?
I enjoyed it from time to time.
What was your relationship with Chef Jordan?
Professional?
Did you choke her?
No.
Objection. Sidebar. What does sidebar mean? What does sidebar mean? Oh, a sidebar in a court. A sidebar is a private conversation between the judge and the lawyers held quietly and out of earshot of the jury. Why a sidebar happens? To discuss legal issues that shouldn't influence the jury, like whether certain evidence is admissible, to make objections or motions without interrupting the flow of trial, to prevent prejudicial information from being said in open court. How it works: the attorney approached the bench. Often, after saying, "May I approach the bench?" the judge may allow or deny the request. The discussion is usually recorded but not heard by the jury or public. Think of it like a timeout in a game. The officials and coaches, judge and lawyers huddle up to hash things out with the players. Jury hearing this strategy. Interesting. I am learning so much about this, man. I'm learning a lot. I've learned, I understand about a RICO more. Uh, I understand about the predicates in a RICO. I understand the charges that Diddy is facing. And then it's very interesting to see these cross examinations of how the defense can swat the prosecutors. But I do think that the prosecutors are really trying to build a wall of just with information because they need to tie. They want to tie things to these charges and they want to make them stick. Like that's what's happening. So very, very interesting. Okay. So they're back. Okay. Tell me what happened. We want to start. Now he choked some lady. Tell me what happened. We were on Star Island. She told me where to take him. I grabbed her two wrists and said, "Stay in your effing lane." Was there fallout? It was reported to corporate headquarters. Mr. Combs called me in. Mr. Combs told me, "You can't be putting your hands." Oh, God. Mr. Combs told me, "You can't be putting your hands on women." He told me to give her a gift. What did you give her? I rolled up a blunt and gave it to her. Did she like it? It appeared she did. So here's a guy. Basically, they're showing this assistant who is a drug head that beats on women. You can't. Nothing is gonna stick with this guy. Do you see this? This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Man, I'm still. I might say, man, Diddy and Five, man. It's still looking like that because this. I mean, bro, this defense he has is insane, bro. It's insane. They are killing these witnesses. Where are y'all getting these witnesses from? Because the court, if you look at Don Richards when she got on the stand, she died on the stand, bro. She died on the stand. Don Richards died on the stand. This guy's cooked. David James is cooked on the stand. They baked Cassie on the stand. None of this is sticking. From what I can see with my eyes, I know there's a rally cry to put this man under the jail, but none of this is sticking. And as a matter of fact, they probably should take the 50 million and give him bail next week, bro. This is crazy. Okay. Agnafilla, you were in the car with Mr. Combs and who? Chris Lighty. You have taken ecstasy? I'd party, sure. What were things like in the studio? Drugs? Yes, it's a creative environment. They're making him out to be a dope addict. So everything he says, the jury gonna be like, get your ass out of here, bro. You're on drugs. You hit women. How are we to believe this guy? How do we believe him? Yo, we got 104 people watching. We got 104 people in the chat. I mean, watch it right now. Shout out to all 100, 104 you guys. Let me see. Oh, we got 76 on Twitter, 14 on YouTube, 8 on Facebook, and 4 on Twitch. That puts us at 101, which is dope. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. I didn't know Twitter was popping like that for the lives, but I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm going to keep that to myself. David, I didn't smoke when working with Mr. Combs, but he caught you smoking once. I thought he was in for the light. I lit up. He came out. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Nothing." Because, listen, listen, he's painted you, David James, as an overly aggressive drug addict. You don't know where you are. You're doing drugs on the job. You're beating, you're beating women at work. And Mr. Combs was kind to you, trying to steer you in the right direction and telling you what you shouldn't do. And these are the facts. You said you didn't do drugs at work, but Mr. Combs saw you do the drugs. What is it? What is it, David? Huh? What is it? You bought the 8 ball of cocaine. You didn't tell him about it. You said he was asleep. Sure, he was asleep. David, you're a crackhead. You're a crackhead, David. ah, ah. What up, Olena? How you doing, Olena? Shout out to Olena Rice. That is a beautiful picture, Olena. Give it up to Olena. They don't make that name no more. They don't make that name no more, Olena. Beautiful name, though. Christopher Eddie, what's happening? Bro, this is like, no, this for real, dog. This is a dream team of lawyers, bro. They are trashing. They trashing the prosecution, bro. If this is a basketball game, bro, this is the 96 Dream Team versus who? Like, give me a comparison, y'all. What if this is basketball? What team is Diddy's defense team? Boy, son, who are you calling Judge Mathis, son? Huh? Are you a crackhead? Are you on crack, son? You acting mighty crackish. Shout out to Benjamin Cook. Yo, Give me a comparison. What team is this? What team is Diddy's? Like I need a comparison. I need a weak team, a very weak, the one of the worst NBA teams versus one of the best NBA teams. Cause they are killing the prosecution. It's not even it, bro. It is terrible. Yo, bruh, the 95 Supersonic. Give me one more. Give me a recent team. Who was horrible this year and who's the best team in the league? Diddy got some sharks, boy. He done put that bag up. Oh God. Oh my God. Do y'all see this? He said, if you're man enough to smoke, you're man enough to tell me. I said, okay, I'm smoking. He said, if I did it again, he'd fire me. How about when you picked up two prostitutes and had sex with one? Oh, oh my God. He picked up two prostitutes and had sex with one. Ah, this guy, they are cooking. They are bro, they are cooking. These niggas on the hibachi grill right now, man. That prosecution, they are frying these witnesses, bro. Judge overruled. She asked for $200. I called Barnes and asked, what the hell? She asked to take a shower. I said, that's 200. On that note, no further questions, Your Honor. This guy is a cracked out sex trafficker. Oh, this was brilliant. Brilliant, man. Brilliant. I am so glad. Listen, this has really made my day to watch this step. We're going to do this every day. You hear me? I got to tell my brother this. I mean, it's crazy. Did y'all see the brilliance in this? Do y'all see how they made Diddy look like some type of good father figure while destroying the credibility of this witness? Was that not brilliant? They had this nigga buy an 8 ball, do ecstasy, buy two prostitutes, and choke a woman, bro. And then he came in, you don't do that. You don't hit the ladies, man. Ooh, woo. They are cooking with gas. They are cooking, bro. I don't know, y'all. These are some sharks. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's funny. The prosecution looking like the Chicago Bears. I don't know, boy. They are balling these witnesses up. It's not even funny how bad, bro. And I know that jury and they're like, man, come on. Okay, they back. Prosecution. What did we ask you to do? Tell the truth. Prosecutor. Nothing further. Recross. Agnifilo, you lied to Mr. Combs about filing the police report. Yes. Nothing further. Could we have a break? Man, nigga, this shit, boy. Come on. I look. Let me tell you something. So yes, he was on the video hitting her, right? But like I said, the case is not about a domestic violence case. And also the brilliance of that, because what's gonna happen in that courtroom, the more and more they show that video to the jury, the more the jury becomes desensitized to the video. And the more the jury focuses on him being tied to those charges. So, what was brilliant about this cross examination was they literally, like, bruh, it's like some double entendre. So it's like, even though he in there for domestic violence, I mean, they showed how he's empathetic towards women and likes women, and how he got this drug head ass assistant who beats women and gets with prostitutes, bro. It is insane to me. Like, it's crazy. That's what they paint the picture as, bro. They really are. It's insane. It is insane. Man, we got 4 people watching on Twitch. Yo, shut up. I ain't never had that many people watching me on Twitch. Shout out to my Twitch people, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in on your boy. But nah, he is body slamming. They body slamming these people, man. It is wild. Now, I don't know why the prosecutor said, "What if we asked you to do?" And then David James said, "Tell the truth." But if he's lying, can't y'all get him for perjury or lying under oath to hold him in contempt? Did he lie somewhere? Or y'all just didn't know that he had done cocaine and hit women? Wow. Yo, man, it's dope. I appreciate it. All right. I'm gonna let me see something real quick. The hell? Mm. Let's see. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to get on out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. We done this. I'm gonna come back though. I'm gonna come back. Let me see. Woo! What a case, right? case. I appreciate that. Mm-mm-mm. Well, guys, I'm gonna go. I might come back on here and just stream randomly on something. You know what I'm saying? I can't do a whole lot of stream because I got a lot of porn on my Twitter, so I have to be careful that porn to pop up. I'm sorry. That's actually what I was looking at because something about to pop up over there. But oh, this has been a great one, guys. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll be back later on today, though. All right, holla at me.